Hi, Jane.
Hi, Carrie.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Great. Welcome, folks, to our next edition of the Wellness Center exercise demonstrations. Please remember that these are simply demonstrations, and this is not necessarily an exercise class. These are just to give you some ideas of some exercises you might be able to do in the comfort of your own living room. Please join us at any time for our exercise classes that we have offered throughout the week. You can find the exercise schedule on Odyssey or pick one up at the Waterfront Wellness Desk. Today, we're going to focus on some standing core and balance exercises. We're going to start with what are called bar exercises, which are formerly known as some dance routine exercises. Jane is going to use the back of the chair to help her with balance. You notice she's standing far enough away from the chair, and she's going to flex at a 45-degree angle towards the chair. And then she is simply going to extend her leg behind her without moving her body forward so that she can kick the leg back further. So it's start and stop. And you're going to probably want to do somewhere around 10 repetitions on each leg. Notice that Jane's upper body is not moving forward, although as her leg is moving backwards. Obviously, you're going to do both legs. And this one is called the hip extension. The next exercise, she's going to actually kick out to the side and a little bit behind her, trying to lift the heel in the air. So kick out to the side, Jane, with the leg straight. There we go, perfect. So out to the side. These are great hip strengthening and core exercises as well. You can see again that Jane is leaning forward at that 45-degree angle and holding that position. Her upper body stays stationary. The third maneuver is, Jane, bend your knee and now kick back like a donkey kick. These exercises, yet they seem very simple, but can be a little challenging. So take your time with them. You might want to start with only 5 reps and build up to 10. And then the last exercise, go ahead and keep that knee bent, Jane, but now lift it to the side. There you go. Bend that knee a little bit more, Jane. There you go. Perfect. And again, her upper body is staying stationary. Super. So now what we're going to do are 3-way toe raises, or excuse me, heel raises. So holding on to the chair, and again, use this as a balance exercise as well. Go up on your tiptoes for a count of 10. Now, Jane, I want you to aim your toes out and your heels in, kind of walking like a duck, and go ahead and do 10 reps in that position. Great. And then aim your toes in and your heels out. A little bit awkward, do the best you can, and do 10 reps here. Great. The next exercise is simply a single leg balance. So you might not necessarily want to use a mobile chair. You might want to use the kitchen counter or something that's a little bit more stable. If you're going to fall down, the chair's going to go down with you, and that's not what we want. So use a stable, Jane's just going to use the chair because that's what she can, and hold for a count of 10 or 20 seconds. And then go ahead and switch to the other side, so you'll do both sides. Great. Good. Super. All right, the next exercise is a tandem stance. Tandem stance, you're going to line up your feet in line, one foot in front of the other. Let me zoom in on Jane's feet right there. There you go. You can see how one foot right in one straight line. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand out in front of you and follow your hand from side to side. You're going to move your hand from side to side and follow it with your eyes. Try not to rotate your head, but just shift the position of your eyes and follow your hand side to side. If you need that support, make sure you're holding on to something that's nice and stable. Excellent. And then what you can do is bring the hand back to the middle, and now follow your hand up and down. And the higher you go and the lower you go, the harder it is. Follow it up. Now you can see that Jane's not moving her head at all, that she's just following it with her eyes. Good job, Jane. And then what you would want to do is then switch the position of your feet so that the other foot is in front. Great. And then do the same thing again. Follow your hand side to side. And up and down.
Whoop, I'm a little wobbly too.
There you go, that's all right.
I need to work on this side.
That's good. And again, make sure you have something to hold on to that's stable, that's not going to move if you need that balance. The last exercise for today, for this video, is going to be simply what's called an up-down. If you have trouble getting up and down out of a chair, what we want you to do is work on that. Jane, go ahead and cross your arms across your chest. Lean your head, your nose over your toes, and push up with your legs, and we're going to do 10 up-downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more for the even 10, 9, and 10. Great, and that's it for today. We'll see you soon. Join us in the Wellness Center.